Okay, I'm going to try this one more time. I'm not going to do any more reshoots. This is the Vox transducer, and this has both push to talk and Vox. I've got them hooked up to XTS5000's that are programmed to each other. This takes a AAA battery in the bottom. Then you've got a bone mic that's actually integrated into the earpiece. Now, this is steel construction all the way around. You've got a very sturdy belt clip here. There are pros and cons to this. You could use the push to talk, and as you can see, it's transmitting. Or you can switch it to Vox. Now I'm going to try this. There are two models. The one that is push to talk is BDN6708B, and that's very good. It looks just like the other transducer. This one's on eBay right now. It doesn't have the it doesn't have the microphone part, but these things are very pricey. And again, this one is just push to talk. Now, they are made by Motorola, but I'm going to try and give you a decent demonstration of this, and if it doesn't work, fuck it, because I've spent too much time on this with reshoots trying to deal with feedback, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But the radios just can't be that close to each other. Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. You can hear, maybe I can trim this up a bit. Check, 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 check. So the transmissions come through on the earpiece. This is they should have shielded this with some type of mesh that would not, I could see this cord breaking very easily during field use. These are made for EMS and fire mainly. They could be used for surveillance, but I don't know if they'd be that practical for that. They might be, but I've done surveillance and I haven't ever had any use for it. So you put the radio way back here. These things have a glitch to them, and all of them will. With this unit, I'm going to switch it over to Vox. Well, I'm going to go ahead and push to talk now. I'll put the earpiece in so you can hear the transmission. It cuts off the mic, and it cuts off the internal mic to this, and it cuts off the speaker while you're using it. Well, fuck. But volume down. But it works very well if I can just deal with the distance. I'm fighting feedback, that's the problem. Check, check, check. Okay. So, when you switch over to Vox, the mic takes over. Son of a... Just about had it. Just about had it. Check. Voice transmission. Check. Check. Okay, you need to have a second before you can start talking. This isn't a very good video. I'm not reshooting it again. I've done 3 takes. check. You can see that this will actually not start transmitting for 1 second. Check. The light comes on and you've got a 1 second delay. So what you need to do is you need to articulate a sound such as the word check or E, whatever you like, and then make your transmission. Because as you don't, you see that delay? Check, go, check. So this works pretty well, and it'd work a whole lot better if the radios weren't so close together. Check. But the transmission is delayed by 1 second. So there are pros and cons to these. But at the same time, for EMS and fire, there's a learning curve. Once you got that learning curve figured out, you'll do all right. Check. So once you take this off of the unit, it goes right back into check, check, check radio mode. So that's not a very good demonstration. In fact, I would go so far as to say it sucks. But you know, I'm doing the best I can with a range. When you have radios this close together and they're powerful radios, you're going to get feedback. So that's just what you run into. But this is what a Voiceducer does. It does have a learning curve to it. You do have a 1 second delay, so you do have to articulate a sound for a second during the transmission before it's going to pick up to the radio or the dispatch center that you're using. So you can't just start saying what you're going to say and what you need to say in a communications transmission, because these will delay the sound. When it does delay, it's going to give you a beep-bop sound in the earpiece to tell you that it is going to be delayed. But anyway, that's the way it works. That's all the longer I'm going to dick with it, and that's pretty much it for that. They work with XTS5000's, they work for Jedi units, they work for MTS, they're pretty much general things. Would I use something like this? Probably not. I don't really have a use for Vox, but they are very nice to have, and I thought, yeah, I'll give it a try, I'll see how it works. It's not too bad, but there are pros and cons to that. I do have some gear that's selling, and I've got other things. One thing I'm getting rid of is I've got some parts kits here, some 1250 Motorola full keypad if you need to get your housings done. I do have a good selection of parts, and one fella put a video out about radios or housings being knockoffs from China. Well, I don't know if he's checked very often, but these radios are made in Malaysia. So, but anyway, you'll get, I haven't listed these yet, I will. Most of these items are in my parts bins, but you get a full, I've got several Model 2 kits. I've got a couple Model 2s, 3 Model 2s, and 3 Model 3s. And then they come with a new keypad. They come with, these are OEM Motorola. There's no knockoffs about them. They do come with shielding units. They do come with the new, a brand new It's even got the screw in here. The brand new dust cover, side contact dust cover. And